Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today I am going to be sharing my March empties with you. I told you guys at the end of last month that I was going to have a lot of empties this month, and I was not lying. At that time I had a lot of things that were like almost gone but not quite, so this month I just used up a ton of stuff, which is perfect timing because I'm getting ready to move to a new apartment in a few days, and so it'll be nice to kind of get this stuff out of here, but it's mostly skincare, body care. I actually don't have any makeup empties this month. Yeah, lots of skincare. We've got hair care, we've got miscellaneous stuff. Let's go ahead and get started. So I used up a pack of face wipes. These are the Andalou Naturals Micellar One-Step Facial Cleansing Wipes. These were fine. I pretty much feel the same about all wipes. I feel like they all are pretty much the same. These are the ones that are for sensitive skin with rose stem cells. I felt like the wipes themselves were kind of flimsy on these, and they were just whatever. I think I'm gonna try to stop buying wipes altogether and see if I can survive without them. Most days, like 98% of days, I use reusable makeup remover cloths. I've talked about those a million times on my channel because I love them, and they're so much more sustainable and just cheaper in the long run. But I have been using wipes just for when I travel or when I'm in a pinch. Sometimes I use them to wipe off swatches when I'm filming videos, but I think I'm gonna try to just not buy them anymore and see if I can just survive without them because I'd like to stop buying them. So those are my thoughts on those. I didn't think they were that great, but they were the same as all wipes pretty much, just like so-so. I did use up a cleanser. This is the Acure Incredibly Clear Cleansing Stick. So this is a solid face cleanser. It comes in kind of like a deodorant style twist up stick. I felt like this did a pretty good job cleaning my face. This didn't last me very long. I felt like I did go through it kind of quickly. Now this has been in my project pan for the last couple of months, but I wasn't using it excessively just to use it up. I was just using it daily. This only lasted me about 3 months because I bought it in December. So 3 months of just pretty regular use, like daily use for the most part. So it didn't last all that long. I can see why the solid cleansers would be a good choice for some people, especially if you travel a lot. But I am not a fan of this type of a format because I just feel like it's not as sanitary. The directions say that you're just supposed to put it directly on your face. What I ended up doing was putting it onto my hand first and then onto my face because I feel like that's a little bit more sanitary. When my face has like makeup residue on it and dirt on it, like I just don't want that to be going back in here. So I ended up using it more like almost like you would a bar of soap, putting it on my hand first and then on my face, and that worked fine. I like the way that it cleaned my skin. It's meant for acne prone skin, I think. It's meant to be like something that'll help you clear up your skin. I didn't think that this really contributed to clearing up my acne. I felt like it's just a cleanser. I don't really think any cleanser is going to help with acne that dramatically. So I'm not going to say like, oh yeah, this single-handedly cleared up my skin, because it didn't. It's just a cleanser. But what I did like about this is, even though it is marketed for acne prone skin, I feel like a lot of times those kinds of cleansers tend to be a little bit irritating and a little bit harsh and almost like they strip your skin. This didn't strip my skin. It didn't feel irritating at all. It didn't dry out my skin. So I thought it was nice if you're in the market for a stick cleanser or you like this type of a format for a cleanser. I thought it was good. It has a light peppermint smell, kind of a pleasant smell, nothing too strong. But if you are sensitive to fragrance, it does have that peppermint like extract type fragrance in it. So, but yeah, I thought it was fine. I wouldn't repurchase it because I'm not really into this style of cleanser, but I did think that the cleanser itself was good. I used up a little travel size of this Paula's Choice Resist Daily Pore Refining Treatment. This is their 2% BHA that's in their Resist line. I really like this. I mostly used this for travel, and then when there was only a little bit left, I just ended up using it at home just to go ahead and use it up because there wasn't really enough left in there for travel. But I have gone through full sizes of this as well. I think this is really nice. My skin definitely responds well to a BHA exfoliant. BHA exfoliant is basically salicylic acid, which is really good for acne prone skin. This says that it's meant for normal, oily, and combination skin. I thought this was really nice, but I've said before, I am trying to kind of transition to more affordable skincare. As much as I love Paula's Choice and I would love to be able to continue purchasing it, it's just too expensive, and so I really want to find something that's more affordable. So I'm planning to do a video once I have figured out like a good drugstore skincare routine. Right now the exfoliant that I'm using is the Pixi Glow Tonic, and that is a glycolic acid exfoliant, so it's an AHA. I feel like it's good. It's doing a good job. The only thing I don't like about that one is that it has fragrance in it, so I wish I could keep buying this, but it's just too expensive. But yeah, it is really nice if you don't mind the higher price tag. This is one of those products where I definitely notice a difference in my skin. It helps keep my skin more clear. It helps eliminate like texture on my skin. I usually have a lot of like little tiny bumps on my forehead, like clogged pores, I guess. I find that my skin just breaks out less. My skin is smoother in texture, and like my skin tone is just more even when I'm using a product like this. So I definitely do recommend it, but I don't think I'll repurchase it, sadly. Another thing from Paula's Choice that I used up, this is their Resist Anti-Aging Eye Cream with shea butter and peptides. This is a very thick eye cream. I cut it open because I wanted to get every last bit out of there. Really nice eye cream. I only used it at night. I don't think this would be good for in the morning if you're wearing makeup because it's just very thick. Any kind of eye cream that's in this type of a tube lasts me like ages. I feel like it takes forever to use these things up, which is great because it's, you know, it's kind of pricey. And I feel like with this, I thought that it was almost gone for like 6 months. And then 6 months went by and I still thought it was almost gone. And then I had it hanging around for like another 3 months. So it's just like crazy how much product is in these little tubes. This comes with 0.5 fluid ounces. It lasted, I don't know quite how long it lasted, maybe almost a year. But I did enjoy it. I don't know if I noticed much of a difference, honestly. I've also heard that eye creams really aren't necessary. Like you could just use your moisturizer under your eyes. I feel like the best way to prevent aging under the eyes is just to use SPF every single day. Even under the eye area, you're supposed to take it all the way around the eyes because that skin can get damaged too. So for me, I feel like eye creams, like I'm probably gonna keep using eye creams just as like a preventative measure, but I honestly don't know how much they really do. So right now I'm just using the e.l.f. eye cream, which is much cheaper than this one, and we will see. I don't know, but I don't really think I noticed that big of a difference with this anyway, so I don't think I'd repurchase, but I thought it was nice. It felt like it was definitely giving my under eyes a lot of hydration, but as far as long-term benefits and like actually reducing my fine lines, I don't think it really did all that much. But then again, I don't really think any eye cream is going to do that much. So I also used up this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This is their 2-ounce size, and I got this in a little holiday set that came with this and their Ultra Repair Lip Therapy. And it was the 2 for $12, so I basically got this for $6, which was a really good deal. I think that they normally sell this 2-ounce size for $12, or at least that's what I saw it sold for at Sephora the other day. So really good deal. I thought it was good. I don't think I'd pay full price for it, but this was definitely very rich and hydrating. It made my skin feel really nice and moisturized. I used it mostly as a night cream, and I felt like my skin, I would always wake up with just really nice hydrated skin. So nice product. This is one of those things that it's not necessarily marketed as a face cream. It's actually just, they call it a skin protectant, and you can use it to, it says help hydrate dry, parched skin, temporarily relieve minor irritation and itching due to eczema. I've heard a lot of people with eczema have really good luck with this as well. I mean, you can use it all over your body, but since it's kind of a more expensive product, I just ended up using it as a face cream, and I thought it did a really good job. They say this is really good for sensitive skin. Apparently though, the fact that this has eucalyptus in it makes it maybe not the best for sensitive skin. So I mean, use it, you know, obviously everyone's skin is different, so, but I have heard people with really sensitive skin or like really dry skin really like this. So I might repurchase it if it's ever on like a really good sale again, but I'm not like running to go repurchase it now. And then I also used up this sample of the Bite Agave Lip Balm. This was really thick. It was in one of these little packs that you kind of have to dig it out with your finger. I think this is normally sold in like twist up stick form, so probably not the best format for a sample of this because it was just really thick and waxy. I didn't think it did anything either. Like I felt like my lips weren't noticeably more hydrated when I was using this regularly, and I used it for a couple days in a row and I didn't really feel like it was helping my lips. So I wouldn't purchase the full size of that. All right, on to some hair products. So I used up finally this Hempz Herbal Dry Shampoo. This is the Herbal Instant Dry Shampoo. This lasted a really long time. This was almost $20, but it lasted me almost a year, so I guess it was a good value. I didn't really care for this. For one thing, the smell was just super overpowering and strong, and that was just, oh, I didn't like that. And I feel like what I'm figuring out is I have kind of a sensitive scalp, and I think it's probably better for me to stick to hair products, especially products that are going right on my scalp. Stick to products that are very, very mild in fragrance. I'm back to using the Acure dry shampoo, and that one has really simple ingredients, no strong scent at all, and I feel like that's just better for my scalp. I don't know if this on its own irritated my scalp, but it definitely didn't help my scalp, that's for sure. If anything, it did kind of dry it out and irritate it a little bit. And then on top of that, I didn't think that it did a great job absorbing oil. I would just spray this in and it would kind of help for a minute, because really anything that you're spraying in your scalp and then kind of zhuzhing around is going to give your roots a little bit of volume and kind of temporarily take away the look of oil. But after like 5 or 10 minutes, my hair looked dirty again, so I didn't think this was very good. If you're looking for something that's just going to be more of like a volumizing product for your roots, it does that, but I didn't think it was really all that great as a dry shampoo. So wouldn't recommend that, really not a fan. Glad that I'm done with it. And then I used up a conditioner from the brand Desert Essence. I actually ended up cutting it open, and there was a lot left in there when I cut it open. This is their red raspberry conditioner, and it says that it's supposed to be shine enhancing. I really liked this. It smells like Trix yogurt, or like Go-Gurt, or like a kid's yogurt. There's no dairy in here, thank goodness, because that would be gross. It just kind of smells really sweet and kind of like just a sweet berry yogurt type of scent. I thought it smelled really good, and the scent actually lingered in my hair, which was nice. It kind of just made my hair smell really good. I felt like it made my hair soft, definitely enhanced the shine at least a little bit. Nothing, you know, crazy dramatic or anything, but I thought it was really nice. I would definitely consider repurchasing it. I think I bought this on Vitacost, so if it's ever like on sale on there or something, I usually just go for whatever's on sale. I'm not too picky with my hair products, honestly, but I thought this was a really nice conditioner, really nice smell, pleasant to use. I would be curious to try more hair products from Desert Essence now. So that is it for hair products, but while we're on the topic of Desert Essence, I did also use up their Spicy Vanilla Chai Body Wash. This I wasn't as impressed with. I mean, body wash, I'm not really picky about body wash. It's mostly just the scent that I care about. I wasn't all that impressed with the Spicy Vanilla Chai. I was expecting it to be, I mean, I guess it does smell like vanilla chai, but it just wasn't quite doing it for me. I don't know. Not quite the scent that I was hoping for. I bought it on Vitacost again, so I wasn't able to smell it ahead of time. I thought it was fine though. I mean, it cleaned my body, so there's not a whole lot else you could ask for with a body wash, but I don't think I'd repurchase this particular scent. I think I'd like to start getting into just like solid bar soaps now, because they're less plastic waste. So let me know if you have any bar soap suggestions that aren't too expensive. Another body care product, I don't know anything about this brand. This was given to me as a gift. It's from the brand Hemp Plus, and it looks like it's kind of supposed to be similar to like the Hempz brand. Yeah, they both have a similar like logo or symbol, but this is the hemp seed oil and rosehip oil body scrub. I didn't like this. I mean, I used it up, but it smells, oh, I don't like that smell. It smells like just a very, very cheap, like, old lady perfume, kind of. I don't know how else to describe it, but I just didn't enjoy that scent. I don't know anything about this brand. I don't know where it's sold. I don't know if it's cruelty-free. I wasn't impressed with that. Wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't go purchase it again. Now I just have a few kind of miscellaneous and like household products, and then we are done. But I used up the Clear Conscience Multi-Purpose Solution. This is the contact solution that I use. It's the only cruelty-free contact solution that I can find, and so I do continuously repurchase this. It's in my empties every few months, and I feel like it works just as well as any traditional contact solution, so definitely recommend that. I used to buy it on Vitacost, but then I figured out that it's cheaper on Amazon, so I'd recommend looking on Amazon for this. Then I used up the Jason Power Smile Anti-Cavity and Whitening Toothpaste. I've gone through many of these. I ended up purchasing a Tom's one to replace it. I think though that I'm gonna start going for more like sensitivity toothpaste and like enamel care toothpaste, because I feel like my teeth are starting to get a little bit more sensitive. I do drink coffee every day. Probably not great for my teeth, but I'm not gonna stop drinking coffee. So I wanna start being a little bit like proactive in like protecting my enamel, I guess. This is not an enamel care toothpaste. It's kind of strong, I guess. So I think I'm gonna probably not end up repurchasing this exact one, but it is really good, and it is one of my favorite cruelty-free toothpaste that I've tried, because it just makes my mouth feel super clean and fresh, which can can be kind of hard to find with cruelty-free toothpaste. So I would recommend it. It is really nice, and it is an excellent value. It's like 6 ounces, which is huge. So it takes forever to go through this. And then the last dental product I have in here this month is the Tom's Wicked Fresh mouthwash. I've gone through so many of these. These are also in my empties every few months. Really nice cruelty-free mouthwash, not too harsh, but also does help my mouth just feel extra clean and fresh, which is nice. So would recommend that, and already have repurchased it as well. And last but not least, I have a couple of candles that I used up this month. This first one is the Trader Joe's Lemon Cookie Scented Candle. This smelled so good. More cookie-ish than lemon, but it just really nice, just like baked good scent. Trader Joe's kind of goes through, like, they just usually have like one limited edition candle scent at a time, so I don't know if this one is still available, but I did really like it. I had another Trader Joe's candle in the past that I also really liked. I think they're good. They're usually like $3. But my issue with this one this time is that there is so much wax left in the bottom. It might be my fault. I might have trimmed the wick a little too short before I burned it this last time, and it turned out there was like hardly any wick left. So it just didn't, like, there was just like no more wick to burn, but there's like a ton of wax. But I don't think I had that problem quite as bad with the last Trader Joe's candle that I burned through. So maybe that was just user error, but it's always kind of a bummer when you've got like half an inch of wax left and there's like nothing you can do with it. I mean, you could put it on a wax melter, I guess, but yeah, kind of bummed about that, but I did really like this scent. And then I also burned through another one of my A to Z candles, which is my favorite candle company. I rave about them all the time, but this is the scent Sandalwood Rose. This was the first time I'd had this scent, and I loved this scent. I always love anything sandalwood, but this, oh, it just smells so good. It's not like a strong rose scent, just a really nice kind of, I'm really bad at describing scents, so I'm not even gonna try, but I just thought this was such a nice, warm, like cozy kind of a scent, and I definitely plan to purchase a bigger size of this eventually because this was so good. And what I liked about it was even after I'd blown it out and it wasn't burning anymore, the scent would still kind of linger in the room, which is really nice. So really nice strong scent throw. So if you like a strong scent, this is quite strong, but like really good kind of comforting scent. So I liked that a lot. Definitely would recommend if you're into that kind of a scent. So that is it for this month's empties. Kind of bummed that there were no makeup products in here this month, but I'm sure we'll have at least a few makeup products next time around. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. I do film my empties videos at the end of every month, so if you're wanting to kind of catch up and binge watch on previous months, I will link my whole empties playlist down below so you can check it out. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.